Hi, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. And today I'm going to be doing a reading for January 2024 for Life Path number 8. I am going to be doing a reading for Life Path number 8 for the month of January in 2024. So welcome, Life Path number 8, and let's get started. I've already pulled the cards, and here we go. Okay, so, oh, nice. Okay, so in the beginning, we have the Nine of Cups. And so the Nine of Cups is kind of like in tarot is kind of called the smug merchant. It's like energy of being very satisfied with who you are, what you've done, and what you've created. The obstacle, we have the Empress. Okay. Interesting. So I'm receiving that, but there may be this month um you may be feeling stifled in your growth and development because the Empress has to do with fertility, fecundity, growth, abundance, but you're feeling kind of stifled in that way. I think maybe because you're used to you feel like you've created a lot, but you're somehow feeling kind of trapped or limited in some way because the Empress is showing up in the obstacle position. Okay. Makes sense. And the next card you get is the Ten of Wands, so you're feeling burdened. Okay. My girl, the High Priestess is here. She's here. Okay, the High Priestess is here. Let's see. And also what do we have? I'm gonna have to make some decisions. Okay, life path number 8. This is going to be an interesting month. So, unlike your other life path numbers, you only have 2 major arcana in the spread. Life path 7 had 3 major arcana, and life path 6 had 4 major arcana. So we're slowly decreasing here. Okay, but regardless, so there's going to be some changes and some movement here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is usually called the smug merchant. And so I'm getting that you're basically used to having a lot of accomplishment and feeling very satisfied, which makes sense because 8s are manifestors. They're manifestors, they're go-getters. Excuse me. They're very hard charging. They're the ones who build up the skyscrapers, right? They're used to just creating and manifesting. They're very strong-willed and they're very powerful. I have a couple 8s in my charts. I get it. And we just have a lot of energy behind us. Like we make things happen, right? But you're feeling kind of blocked because while the Empress is normally a good card, she's coming up for you in the obstacle position. So I feel like you're feeling like this. So you're feeling like something's happening and you're feeling like you can't take things where you want to go. And you're feeling very burdened by this. You're feeling very burdened by this. You're feeling very burdened, like you can't take things where you're going to go. You're feeling blocked. You're feeling blocked and you're feeling burdened. Very interesting. But then we have the High Priestess here. And so the High Priestess, one of my favorite cards in the tarot, and she is a being of immense knowledge. And so what I'm getting here, life path number 8, is that since we have the High Priestess here and she's a being of immense knowledge, I feel like Spirit is trying to divert you onto a new path. I feel like Spirit is trying to divert you onto a new path. Like whatever you were doing before, Spirit is saying, Spirit wants you to go in a different direction, which would make sense because now your outcome card is 2 of Swords. You're going to be called on to make a choice and you have to figure out which direction you want to go in now. Because I'm getting that, because this is how you normally are, right? You're usually very full of yourself. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but you're used to, because you're an 8, you're used to accomplishing things and you're used to making, ish happen. I get it. But now our lovely Empress, you're feeling blocked. She's coming up. The Empress is coming up in the obstacle position, meaning that you are not able to grow and manifest things the way you normally do. And you're feeling very frustrated and you're feeling very burdened by this. You're feeling very burdened and you're like, what the heck is going on? You're feeling very burdened and limited and maybe even feelings of overwhelm. And I'm getting that I feel that you're being blocked. I feel like you're being blocked because Spirit wants you to go into a different direction. Spirit wants you to go into a direction where you're more internal and aware of how you approach things. Because the High Priestess, I love her, but she's a woman of the arts, the intuitive arts, the mystical, the magical. She's like the counterpart to the magician. Like she knows what's going on. She looks behind the curtain. She's like, you know, weaving her spells and looking at things in a very more expanded state. And I think that you're being called on, life path number 8, to not be so material and to look at things from a more expanded spiritual state. That would make sense. And that, but from this expanded spiritual state, you're going to have a choice to make this month in January 2024. You're going to have a choice to make. It's going to be a choice of like, it's going to be a choice of kind of like who you were and who you're going to be. Is that too serious, Spirit? No, Spirit saying no, that is the choice you're going to be given. Like for some of you, you're going to be having a choice of who you were and who you're going to be, because these cards are letting me know that there's going to be a period of frustration. There is going to be a period of frustration, and you can't just address things the way you've addressed them in the past. You have to like look at them in a much, much, much deeper way. Yeah, because you have the Empress coming up here in the obstacle position, and because she's coming up in the obstacle position, you're feeling very burdened. And your old tips, tricks, and techniques that you used to use, you're not going to be able to use those anymore. You're going to have to go within and go into a deeper state to develop some things. And so this is going to be your energy for the next 3 months. Okay. This is going to be your energy for the next 3 months. And in this process, you're going to be called to make decisions in a different way and look at things from a different perspective. You're going to have some choices to make. You're going to like the temptation to go to how you used to do things is going to be very, very strong for you, because you have such strong energy and you're used to conducting yourself in a certain way. And you like I said, you're a powerful manifester. You're used to making ish happen, but you're being blocked because, you know, to have the Empress come up in the obstacle position means that basically like there's going to be a lid on what you can do. You're not going to be able to move through it. And it's going to feel very burdensome to you. And the way you used to do things, you're not going to be able to do them in the past. Excuse me. The way you used to do things in the past, you're not going to be able to do it now. And that you're going to be called on to go into your high priestess energy, which is deep inside yourself, going into other knowledge and finding another higher perspective, a deeper spiritual way to do things, and looking at things. Not scratch that. I'm going to add on to that. It's not so much about looking at things from a deeper perspective. You're going to have to do things from a deeper way. You're going to have to like really go down deep into things to understand what's happening for you. And it's going to be a chance for you to go deep into yourself in the way you haven't previously. Hold on, let me check with Spirit because I feel like I didn't say that correctly. Yeah, because I think I was trying to say was like for you to go into higher spiritual wisdom. But Spirit is basically saying, no, it's not just that will happen, but you have to go deep within yourself and understand yourself in a much, much deeper way. Not just understand yourself, understand esoteric knowledge, mystical arts, things in a deeper way. Because you're being called on to make a change and a pivot. You're being called on to make a change and a pivot, which makes sense because you have this as your outcome card. You're going to have to pivot in a new direction and do things indifferently. You're going to be called on to make choices. And the choices are between how you dealt with things in the past and how you can deal with things now. And that information for that choice is going to be developed through the High Priestess. Here she is. She's very pretty. Yeah, you're going to have to go deeper into yourself. Life path number 8. Yeah, because you have a lot of energy. You're very strong-willed, very determined. And typically what you would do is that you would just work it. You would just work it until you got your outcome. But Spirit is saying that they want you to take a different direction here. They don't want you to just kind of like boom, 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 hit, go, go, go. Even if there's a wall there, life path 8, y'all can just go, go, go until you break down the wall. But spirit is saying, don't do it that way now. Okay. You're being called on to do things differently and make different choices. And instead of trying to just be a ram, a ramming to ram through a situation, that you need to go into deeper wisdom to figure out the best way and the strategy to deal with things. So whatever's happening in your life, you need to deal with it from a deeper level. It just can't be about your brute force will and determination to make things happen. Like, y'all are so strong-willed, and I get it because I have some 8s in my chart too, but it's not my life path number. Y'all are so strong-willed, and that you're used to making, ish happen. That's all I can say. Y'all just make ish happen. But spirit is calling on you to do things differently now. Okay. Yeah. And so even I do have 8s in my chart. So my friend gave me this necklace and it has 3 8s on it. Can't see it. Can you see it? Yep. So my friend gave me, so it's 888. So this is my number 2. So I get it. I get it. I love the number 8, but spirit is saying, like, we need to find a new way to do things that are not so much energy driven. And it's about thinking about things in a more holistic way. But it's going to require you to go deep, deep within yourself to do so. And this is going to be your energy for the next 3 months. And you're going to be called on to you're going to have some choices, and you're going to be called on to make some decisions. The spirit is calling on you to make those decisions and those choices in a new way where you don't have to be burdened. And it's not like you're not a battering ram. Okay. Let's see if I have the messages from the angels. Let's see. Okay, wait, hold on. So let's make sure I'm clear. This is you. This is always you. You're the smug merchant. You're always very self-satisfied because you can make a lot happen. You've created a lot. You've done a lot. You're a powerful manifester. But now you're being blocked. Number 8 for January 2024, you're now being blocked. And it's going to feel like you're coming up against some obstacles and things are not happening for you as easily as they used to. And you're going to be wondering why. And you're going to be feeling very burdened, right? You're going to be wondering why things aren't happening for you. And you're going to be feeling very burdened. And you're going to feel very burdened and you're not going to understand what's happening. But spirit is saying you're going to need to go into your high priest or high priestess energy to really look at things and do things in a different way. It's time for you to step into a new energy for how you handle things and handle your life. Because you're being called on to make new decisions, but you're being called on to make new decisions in a new way. And spirit is strongly discouraging you from doing what you did in the past and being a battering ram when you're dealing with things, because y'all can be so high energy when it comes to getting stuff done. But spirit is saying, chill out. Do it with the energy of the high priestess. Don't do it with just, the energy of a battering ram. Even though you're a wonderful, powerful manifester, number 8. Y'all extremely strong-willed. Y'all get stuff done. And so your message from the angels is the angel of balance. Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Yeah. The high priestess, the 2 of swords. You have 2 2s here, actually, just looking at it. Yeah. You have the high priestess, she's a 2. And then you have the 2 of swords. And then you have this nice, beautiful angel, for some reason. She's now talking about balance as well. So balance is going to be very, very important for you for January 2024. What's going on with my light? I feel like. Okay, that's better. Something got dark. Okay. So yeah, so you're being called on to have balance. Balance is going to be really, really important for you here. Can't be so hard charging. Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance. So, spirit, what message, or angels, what message would you like to have about balance? The spirit is saying, excuse me, the angels are saying that balance will be really important for you at this time in your life. You can't just work from your head. You have to work from your head and your heart. You have to bring balance between your head and your heart because it can really make your lives a lot easier and maybe even save some lives. But it could be life saving for some of you to have some balance in your life, you know, because sometimes, and I'm just saying this, and I'm just speaking from a purely esoteric position, that a lot of times when we ignore our heart gives out. We have heart attacks. I know the physical reasons people have heart attacks, but we need to talk about the energetic reasons that our heart malfunction. And then sometimes it's because we're so much in our head and we don't have balance that energy between our head and our heart. So what else are you saying, angels? That you need to bring balance to your life so that you can save your life. That's the message that I'm getting. Wow, interesting. Okay. Yeah. That there may be something going on with some of you around your heart, and that you need to bring balance into your life so that they won't have any heart issues, heart conditions, heart attacks. This is not medical advice. I am not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV, but y'all need to take care of your heart. The angels are saying to take care of your heart and bring more balance back into your life. I'm getting something about a heart attack. So y'all take care, okay? We don't want anybody having a heart attack. Jeez Louise. Thank you, balance. Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance. Take time to balance out your life. You're trying to be everywhere at once, and you'll be feeling out of sync because of this. And when you're out of sync, life path number 8, you can't listen to your body, and you may have things going on with your health that you don't realize. Taking time for yourself is an important step. It also balances out your work schedule and your home life. When you slow down and create a schedule, you feel as though you have more time. Extended interpretation. The angels know how busy you are and that you like to do as much as you can because you're an 8 and y'all like to get ish done, right? Um, they are here to guide you to balance out your life because they know how tired and drained you feel trying to complete all the tasks you've set for yourself. It is important. That is such an 8 thing to do. This card is so on point. Thank you, Spirit, because that is totally an 8. Y'all just be, when I have that energy too, but it's not my life path number, but y'all just be like, boom, boom, boom. It's important for you to know how to balance. Excuse me. It's important for you to know what balance is and how much you can do without overexerting yourself in any way. Because remember, we were talking about you feeling burdened. You have the ability to balance out your work, home, and family and social life so that you can feel strong, healthy, and empowered. And so take care of yourself, and 8. Take care of your health. I was getting something around heart attacks. I am not no, you have, please ignore me if this does not resonate for you, but take care of your heart, take care of your energetic heart, take care of your spiritual heart, and take care of your physical heart. This is not the time to strain yourself and be overwhelmed and burdened. And this could kind of sum up what they were saying as far as like some of you used to doing this, being very, go gadget, but you're being blocked because normally she makes things grow and things are not growing the way you like. So you're feeling very overwhelmed. And that's because Spirit now wants you to do things in a different way, in a deeper, more internal way. And so that you can make different choices so you can make different choices in your life. Because some choices are going to have to come up to be made. And our angel is here to say, you need balance. You need balance. And that you're going to have to take care of your heart. You're just going to have to take care of your heart. I'm just telling you what I received. If you feel like it's garbage or BS, totally ignore it. Don't ever be afraid. And don't ever go by what somebody tells you on YouTube. But I'm just telling you what I received. Okay. So you can just put a little asterisk by it, but don't ever be frightened or afraid. Always take care of your health. Go to your doctors, have your checkups, take care of your blood pressure, checking with your physician and stuff like that. But of course, I give no medical advice. Okay, so this was an interesting turn, 8. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a wonderful January of 2024. Watch this video at the beginning and then come back and watch it again and see what lined up and what didn't. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd be really, really interested in hearing, what you thought of this because I was surprised as you are. I didn't know what was going to happen. Um, so I'm Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you feel called, and leave a comment below because I'm really, really interested in hearing your thoughts about this. Because I thought this was really, really interesting. And so till we meet again, you take care and have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed January 2024. Take care.